Let's talk about some low light stuff. In front of me, at about 10 yards, is a shirt on a tripod, and it is an unknown for the purposes of this. In my left hand is my Modlite OKW. Right hand has a Streamlight TLR 7 HLX. So we're in a dark environment. Typically, the way I go about this is I already have my handheld in my hand. So this is always in my hand, at least in dark environments. When I encounter someone, I might let them know, hey, I'm here. I don't necessarily keep my light on at all times. But if I see someone coming in the opposite direction of me, I'm going to signal to them, I am here. I don't want to startle you. But also at the same time, I want to know what this person's about. And if illuminating in front of them, I can bounce enough light to be able to see what they're doing. That works. An accidental flash can follow with an apology. I can get away with that. If I'm waving my gun around, not so much. Additionally, the surfaces that we're dealing with here have different types of reflection. So if I just had a dirt floor, I'm not going to be able to bounce as much light. The light is not going to be quite as effective bouncing it off the ground. Interior setting like this, we have this nice bright carpet, we have the nice bright white walls, light's going to be all over the place. So we determine, oh, this is a threat. Well, my light's going to start moving in a direction that might be more beneficial for me, might be pointing in their face. Now I need to get a firearm out. For some reason, something's happened, they've drawn a weapon, I need to get a weapon out. What do I do here? Do I keep my flashlight, my handheld out and on them? Grab my pistol and then aim at them and shoot like this? Do I keep handheld out, grab pistol light and use a pistol light and increase overall light? So I got two lights going on at the same time. I don't know if you can tell. So we got two lights going. Do I remove my handheld draw and go to dedicated handheld or dedicated weapon light? These are things to consider. These are that handoff. Going from handheld to weapon light are things people do not even think about. So this is the time to think about it. Think about it before you need it. Additionally, my handheld is significantly more powerful than my weapon light. I want the most light. I'm maintaining control with my handheld. I'm not going to ever turn this off. This stays on. What do I do if I introduce the TLR7? That's great. That's more light. But you need to get familiar with manipulating all this one-handed. You also have to get familiar with shooting one-handed. Because once I have someone pinned with my handheld, I'm not giving that up. So just something to consider. Yeah, think about what has the better output, what provides the most advantage. Try it out. And it's not a bad idea to do it as I just did with taking the flashlight off the gun. So that's all. We'll talk to you later.